Why would we worry about a hairline?
Eh,
'Cause, well,
eh,
obviously. Um, there we go.
obviously.
Yeah, we don't worry about hairlines, do we?
Oh no,
Not
not
if
at all.
we
That's why
if
I
we
wear a
can
hat.
hide them. Ay, well, there goes the baby, and here we are. We are your brothers in arms. This will be episode 17. 17? I think it's episode
17?
17. Yeah.
Hmm.
But today is Sunday, January 26th. It's about 9:04 on the eastern seaboard. That's at night for those of you who are listening at home because, well, this is the best time the three of us can get together. But
Yeah.
we had to move it forward today because, well, life and schedules and all that fun stuff. So we're not meeting tomorrow. So those who are looking for us on twitch.tv/BrothersinArmsPodcast, you will not find us tomorrow. You actually find us right now, right here on, on Twitch. So we're just hanging out in the, I don't know, just listening channel. I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure.
Just
But
chatting.
just chatting. Excuse me, man. I still have
chatting.
no idea
Is
what
it
I'm
chatting?
doing here.
Chatting channel.
Just chatting.
Makes me feel better. I don't know what I'm doing half the time either.
That's okay, man. We can fake it to make it, and all is well. So, my name is Patrick. I'm the oldest of these three awesome guys. Well, they're awesome. I just reflect what I see. But hey, there's the guy. Wow, nice hair, homie. And he
he's
kills the camera. That's awesome.
Like, nope.
But I'm the oldest. I'm the guy over on the right hand side. The guy whose camera just went in and out. That's Greg. He's the middle. And then over on the my far left, is none other than Alex, our youngest. So we are three brothers, all from the same mother and father, and we're doing different things. If you can't read Greg's shirt, he's in the Marine Corps. He is a Marine. Alex, over on the far left, he's in the Navy. He's actually Batman.
He's Batman.
If we're going by shirts, I'm just saying.
Oh, that's awesome. Alex is Batman, working a side job for the Navy, and
I'd pull off my shirt. Mine says I am Groot.
I'm representing the SASF Asbury from Asbury University over there in good old Wilmore, Kentucky. But
Right on.
I work with the Salvation Army. I'm a pastor there, and I love it every day. Every day. But it is Sunday, and we are your brothers in arms, and we're just hanging out, spending some time with each other as we spend time with you. Wait, hold on. With each other as we spend time with you. And, well,
That's what you said.
guys, it's so good to see you. It is. It's just when I did my finger wiggle underneath the camera, you couldn't see anything but maybe the tip. It's so, yeah, I needed to do the blessing. But Greg, your camera looks really good now, man. That's a nice camera. Is that on your phone?
That's my phone.
That's your phone. Wow, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks
Isn't that
really
impressive?
good. It is.
OnePlus, man.
OnePlus.
Yeah,
This is my phone.
I'm sold.
That's your phone. Okay. Well, you're catching us.
And
So
that's our
sweet.
phone.
Hey,
Well,
are we
is that a
streaming, by the way?
phone? Is this
Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay, sweet. Cool. Just checking.
the phone
Yeah.
with us?
So, just for those who are wanting to know, we are actually 1 week behind from our schedule. We did not meet last week, but then again, this is Sunday, so our week really hasn't started. So have we? I don't know. Probably
All right,
not.
we're doing it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It makes sense.
We're
It's
going to
good.
oversaturate the market with our beautiful faces, and you're going to love it regardless. But but
You
no,
will enjoy it.
we'll enjoy. Oh, speaking of which, Greg, sorry, have you gone and seen Rise of Skywalker yet?
No, I've not. And obviously the Gilligan rule is in full effect. So if you want to discuss it, I'm not going to be disappointed.
All right, Greg, here's your final warning. Finger wiggle. Final warning. You get 1 more week. 1 more week.
All right. I'll find out. I'll find a way to watch it.
One more week. Nice glasses, Alex. So, with that being said, we tolerated it. So, take that with a grain of salt. See if you enjoy it. So, anyways, anywho.
That's not an encouraging phrase.
That's okay.
When you say you tolerated it.
Please don't let us, what do you call it? Influence your thoughts. Yeah, don't let us influence it. So
search your feelings.
You know it to be true.
You know it to be true.
Yay. So, fellas, this week I've gotten back on the running track.
Yay.
Yeah. I've been doing it on a treadmill though, so hopefully that's okay. It's a little cold around here.
Hey, brother, it's the same way here. There's one indoor running track in the area that I can go to.
Yeah.
And I don't always get to. So if I go and run, I'm the same way a lot of times.
You're on a
treadmill.
Got it.
You do what you gotta.
Thanks, man. Well, the first 2 times I took Julia with me, and she kind of did stuff beside me, but I was kind of regulated?
Regulated.
Regulated?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm regulated. I was I was regulated by her attention span, which fluctuates depending upon what she has in front of her. So the first time I did 2.5. The second time I did 2. This last time she was in the pool, and I did 4.5 miles. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm working my way up, and I'm feeling good about it. So
okay.
Where do you think I need to be by, let's say, 2 weeks from now? So second week of February. 5 solid?
Well, you're running. So the 17. It's 17.75.
Right.
Kilometers.
Which comes out to about.
It's a little over 11.
Ish?
Yeah, it's just about 11 miles.
Mm-hmm.
If you're running, and that's not till March, if you can get up to like one long run at like 8 a week, so like your one like long run, if you're putting in 8 miles, you'll hit 11 without a hitch.
So I should hit 8 a week in one. And then should I run like every other day, or should I run every day?
Yeah,
or...
so like, I tell you, so the way I do it, and the proper way to do it is you should. Hello, dog.
Yep.
You should do a mixture of running and some sort of low impact cardio. So I would tell you Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and honestly, if you can swing it, Saturday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, so
okay.
4 days a week you should run.
Okay.
So Monday should be an easy run. Tuesday should be harder. Or Wednesday should be a little bit harder. Friday should be kind of somewhat easier. Saturday should be your long run. And then don't do anything on Sunday. Take Sunday to rest, stretch, whatever. And then Tuesday and Thursday, do something low impact.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say low impact, I mean like get on the bike, get on the elliptical, do some, go swim. Go swimming with Julia. Go swim some laps.
Okay.
Something to get your heart rate up without beating up your legs.
Okay.
You want to take that in-between day to let your legs, you want to work them, but you want to rest them.
Sure. So protect the joints.
And sweep the leg.
Exactly.
And what?
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Clean hit to the chest.
Sweep the leg.
But yeah, no, you want
to. Okay.
Yeah. And make sure you follow through.
Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
So
But
I was
no,
feeling pretty
Monday.
good about that, you know?
No, that's a good run. That's a nice distance.
Mhm. Always a good
But
distance.
yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday should be your running days, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays should be your
Low impact
low
swimming.
impact, and then
Got it.
Sunday should be. And then if you want to mix it up, the other way you can mix it up. So Monday regular run, Wednesday do like some sort of like interval training.
Like
Friday again.
jog, run, jog, run.
Exactly. So, if you can, a track's always your best friend when it comes to that.
Right.
Do a run for 2 or 3 miles, but instead of just running or jogging, sprint the straightaways, jog the curves.
Jog the curves, right. Yeah, I heard about that. That's to build up endurance.
Yeah, it'll build up your endurance. It'll boost it improves your overall, like, being able to maintain. So like if you're working those muscles, when you go and you start running, you're going to be able to maintain your pace a lot better.
Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you sent this to me in a text. That's a lot easier to remember. But
yeah, I can do that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So that was my week in between getting homework done. I'm writing a paper. It is written, the first draft, and I get to work on it some more this week, and it's due on Monday of next week. Okay. It is currently 10.5 pages. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It's on marriage and officers being married. So that's probably one direction that the rest of my classmates that are in this same class, nobody's writing that direction. So I kind of feel unique is not the word, but just kind of
special.
Thanks. I always feel special, Alex.
Yeah.
Especially with you guys around.
Yeah.
But I've got some I've got some interview questions out to a bunch of officer friends that I respect, and waiting on the responses back so I can finalize my paper. But I'm this much closer. That's about, let's just say the end of week 4 happens tomorrow. So week 5 starts. Goodness, week 5 starts on Tuesday, and I only have 2 more weeks. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. So, but anyways, good stuff. So,
yeah.
What about you guys? How's your time been?
Oh, not too bad.
You put on the cams like you're an operator over there, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you switch mics, or have you always been talking on that one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these were the original ones that I used because they worked with my PlayStation and I can plug them into all sorts of stuff. It's got a little like USB dongle to plug in and it works.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm on a wired connection to my laptop.
Nice.
But I wanted to look more official, so.
Oh, well, you look good. I'd pull my arm down, but hold on. Wait, Greg. Oh, Greg's got the tooth of blues.
I mean,
there you go. How about that?
That works. Yeah.
The mics are competing. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, absolutely. You too could be fancy, Greg, if you only had a headset with a pull-down mic.
Look like a NASCAR pit boss.
You do, actually, with the mustache.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you belong on the Pixar show Cars.
Yep. Wait, hold on. Take a left up here.
Yeah.
And another left turn.
Don't forget to sprint the straightaways, but take a left turn up here.
Jog the corners.
Jog the corners.
Yep.
Jog the corners. Hey, jog the corners, sprint the straightaways.
Yeah, man. Oh, this actually hurts a little bit because it's like pushing into my yeah.
To your
I'm sorry.
buds.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have one. Like, I don't know if I have an outdoor track that's accessible to me. Maybe at the high school? I don't know. Hey, Philip,
Yep. Philip.
does your high school have a track, an outdoor track?
Yeah, it's around the football field.
It's around the football field?
It's around
Have
the
you
football
seen
field.
anybody, like, jog on it without? Have you seen anybody use it?
Yeah, we did in Lemley.
It's
Okay.
PT. Most high schools, the track is usually for personal use. It's open to the community
Oh, really?
most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the time they're not very. They don't guard it. So
Not
to
gonna
speak.
give me a
Like
hard
you
time.
can go. Yeah,
Like,
no,
no.
you can go from music without getting in
How
trouble.
dare
Oh,
you
no.
run on a track that's made for running?
How dare you?
I get it. So, that's something
There.
worth thinking
As
about.
long as you're not walking the dog on it. That's the
No.
one thing they get a little.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Nobody
they don't like that.
Nobody likes a
Ooh.
dog landmine on the 50-yard line.
How much
It's
more
halfway.
interesting would that make football?
It'd make it stinky, that's for sure.
Oh gosh.
There's
Mm.
poo
And
on your helmet.
What? I thought you said spit on the ball.
That's why it's so slippery. Ew.
Yeah.
brings a whole new meaning to the word deflate gate.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Greg and I got good news this week.
Yeah.
In the form of I finally got orders.
Yay!
Did you get fries with that?
Got his one.
Praise the Lord! I finally know where I'm going after leaving South Carolina.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So I've officially told all of the family, so now I can tell everyone else, if you will. I am gonna end up transferring back to Norfolk.
Sweet. Up to
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yep.
Up to Virginia. Yay.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah,
That's fantastic. That means you're that much closer to us.
I am.
We
I am.
are
And,
that much closer together. So come
I
on.
think Greg and I were looking at it. He and I are going to be roughly about 2.5 hours apart.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
then when all of that stuff goes down, it would literally add an hour onto my drive to you guys to swing up there and pick him up.
Nice.
Yeah. So we could be up there and see you guys in like 7 hours ish.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So not too bad at all.
Well, you know, there's this thing called a Marine Corps Marathon happening in D.C.
Nope.
In October.
Ain't that stupid?
You know you want to, boy.
Yeah, and we'll be in that area if you want to come and hang out with us.
So there's a sticker on the back of my truck, right? All these people, they get the little stickers, 13.1, 26.2. Mine says 0.0. I don't run.
Okay. Well, we'll take it. We'll take that into consideration when registration comes out, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, when is it in October?
I could tell you.
Okay. Because I know it's going to be in October.
I think it's on a Sunday.
Okay. I might be driving around a lot that weekend because we've got a wedding down here in October. I don't remember the day. I'm terrible with this.
That's okay, man.
Sorry.
No judgment.
So.
I still can't believe we're running a marathon.
In less than a year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to look it up, boss, because it's not in my calendar. Somebody removed it. No, I'm not going to say that.
I was about to say, I blame Philip.
MCM. Where are you at?
MCM.
There you are. Marine
Is it
Corps
like
Marathon. 45th. It's October 23rd, 2020.
23rd. I think so. I might be able to be up there because the wedding is the weekend prior to that, I believe.
That's Friday.
Yeah.
23rd is a Friday.
I think the wedding's on a Thursday up here. I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I told you guys. I'm sorry. So,
I lied. It's October 25th. It's on Sunday.
all right. It's on the 26th.
Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, that's how good we are with scheduling. Fellas,
Yeah.
ladies, gentlemen, family, this I don't schedule. My wife does.
I just put it in my calendar.
I don't know what's going on. You know what? I'm gonna do that now too, so I don't schedule anything else on that crazy day, October 25th. I thought it was already on.
And then, so we've got July 12th is the Boilermaker
Mm-hmm.
in Utica, which is literally the week before my last day here in Utica is July 24th.
And what day is that again in July?
The 12th.
The
It's a
12th.
Sunday.
Oh, it's another Sunday.
What's
Oh,
up
it's
with
funny.
on
I've already got
Sundays?
it in here. I've
So
got it in
July
my calendar.
12th is that one.
I'm coming to you.
And then when's the half? There in Peppersburg?
Yeah, you're right. Let me find out. Sorry about that, folks. News and Sentinel. Half marathon. It is.
August 15th.
Well, aren't
this
you
is-
quick?
It'd be quicker if he was on a computer.
You know what, guys? I'm doing my best on a phone. Leave me alone.
You're fine. You're streaming. It's okay. That's why we're supposed to be here.
Keeping me on the deal. What'd you say? August 15th?
Yep.
Oh, it's Bible conference, but I don't think we're going.
You don't want to go to Lake Junaluska?
No, sir, I don't.
I don't blame you.
Not unless I have to.
That's not my favorite place either.
What happened there?
Well, the internet was terrible. I was trying to play WoW with you while I was stuck
I
there.
remember that. That was awesome. We were trying to borrow the internet from the White House over there. Not the White House, not the president's house, but the White House, which is at Lake Junaluska. That's hilarious.
All these Salvationists kept passing me by as they're all like walking into the meeting, and I'm sitting outside on a bench going, "Hey, good to see you. How you doing? What's the Wi-Fi password?" Yeah.
It's sad that moments like that stick longer than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. So, been all sorts of weird moments like that throughout our history.
Well, absolutely.
So,
Well, we just attract weird moments.
you're not wrong.
Nope. Poo in the trash can.
Well, the littlest one is hanging by his butt on the wall.
I was thinking that route because I'm seeing myself in this this camera, and I'm noticing the predominant scar that I have right here between my my massive eyebrows that are the Richmond gene. But see, you got those, and you got the other guy who's cameraless right now. But I've got this scar right here. Probably can't see it. I might have to get a little bit closer. But I decided to swing a swing set when I was 3. Swing it and say, "Hey, Dad, look at this!" And it came back. I didn't catch it with my hands. Instead, I caught it with my face. And so bashed that open and got a fantastic lifelong scar, and got a few under here underneath my chin because of brakes on a scooter, bicycle, all that jazz. So all of mine, this is sad, folks, but it's also kind of funny. So Dad was a police officer for most of my growing up. So yeah, 17 years. And I went to the emergency room more times than all three of us combined.
That's true.
Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
No, that's fair. It's
Because
true.
this is not once. This is twice. This scar in between my eyes. This is twice. Over here is once. I mean, I'm covered in them. And unfortunately, the emergency room staff, got to know me on a first name basis because of all of these fantastic accidents. Crushed my foot falling off of a bunk bed. Good times, but
There was that time you destroyed your leg climbing over the fence
with a weed eater.
With the weed whacker.
Well,
with the weed eater.
Yeah.
That happened in Louisville.
There was,
Yeah, but that one didn't really.
there was the time as a kid. I still remember when you found the grounding wire for the telephone pole on your bicycle.
Oh yeah, it spun me. It spun me around. I hit that thing so hard.
Now, was it your left shoulder or your right shoulder?
Right.
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder. And I had this brand new shirt on. I was so proud of this shirt. I was riding around town on my bicycle. I went across an intersection, and I was looking over my left shoulder. And when I turned back around, those metal guide wires that hold up telephone poles, I met it with my right shoulder, and I spun around this metal pole. It wrenched up my shirt. And obviously it cut me pretty good. Thankfully it didn't break my collarbone, or that would have been even worse. But I got about a 2-inch scar on my shoulder, and yeah, good times from that. But Alex, he has the better story. Alex, tell us your story about hanging from the wall.
So I was really young. I have a hard time remembering all of these things. All right.
Oh, God.
Dad's partner in Loudonville was a man by the name of Jack Briscoe.
Police officer. Police partner.
Officer.
Yeah.
And his name was Jack Briscoe. And Jack had 2 kids. He had John. Oh, I can't remember her name. Was it Angie? Amy, yeah.
Amy Briscoe, yep.
John and Amy. And we were over there at their house because, they were partners on the force together. So, we spent a lot of time with them. And we were messing around in the front room doing something. I think we were doing one of the earlier versions of The Floor is Lava. And essentially, we were just crawling around on top of the furniture, trying not to touch the floor, jumping from thing to thing. And I tried to jump from, I think, like the top of a dresser to land onto the sofa, and I missed completely. And when I missed, I had actually turned myself sideways to land correctly on this sofa. And in doing so, there was this hook that was hanging out of the wall that they used to hang the curtains on. And I don't know how it happened, but next thing I know, I'm like 5 feet in the air, hanging off the side of this thing by my right butt cheek, looking down at them, just screaming bloody murder.
Oh my goodness.
So Amy Briscoe runs into the next room to tell her dad and our dad, hey, this, you guys need to come. You guys need to come quick. There's something wrong in the next room. The littlest one is hanging by his butt cheek on the wall.
But she had the childhood speech impediment too, so it came out as the widowest one.
That's funny. I remember that.
I was there too, and I think Johnny and I were on the Sega or something, and we were playing video games. But yeah, oh my goodness,
it was fun.
Funny. You ended up getting stitches with that, didn't you?
I did. You want to see the scar?
No, I'm good, man.
Oh, okay.
It's not show and tell, family friendly.
My only ones, I have 2. I remember once getting a black eye.
Ooh.
Actually, Patrick, you were with me.
You got a black eye?
You remember that? Yeah, you remember that trolley, that the Halloween trolley the kids used to ride every Halloween?
Yep.
Where? In Loudonville?
That was in Loudonville. So one of the things they used to do on Halloween is instead of like, obviously we had the door-to-door trick-or-treating, but one of the other things they used to do is all the kids would get into this, I don't know, some sort of trolley, open sides or whatever, and we would sit in the trolley and we would ride the trolley through the center of town, and they would throw candy into the trolley.
What? It's a reverse parade.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a reverse parade. So we were all
Wow.
dressed up. Alex was too young. Mom didn't let him go, but Mom and Dad let you take me onto that trolley.
Okay.
And I remember the kid in front of me. I don't know what happened, what was said, but all I remember is the kid turned around and popped me right in the face. Gave me a
punched you?
huge shiner. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I got a huge shiner out of it.
Oh, man.
And then the other one, we were living in the house still, again, Loudonville. And the scar on my wrist?
Alex keeps showing his wrist.
I don't know where I got that from.
I do.
I'd still do what?
So for 1 year for Christmas, you guys remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you would hook the little vacuum thing up to him and suck all the air out of him. You could like stretch him and pose him and do that stuff.
Right.
We got the big guy, the evil guy, the big red guy, and he had a huge vacuum that you used. And Greg thought it would be funny to see what would happen if he held it onto his arm and he pulled it, see how big of a hickey he could get.
Oh, goodness.
That's where that one came from.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's a solid, but I mean it's
Really?
Yeah.
it's a good 2.5, almost 3 inches long.
Wow.
But I have a scar on my, like, if you like go looking into my eyebrow, because I don't know what possessed me, but I want to pretend that I was a bull. And Dad was walking out of the kitchen. It was the house in Loudonville, and you remember that beautiful old house we lived in.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I thought it'd be a great idea to try and charge him on my hands and knees as he was walking out of the kitchen. And I missed him, but I did not miss the corner of that door.
Yikes.
And I plowed head first right into the, and you got to remember, this is an old house. So like the doors were, it's big door frames,
Oh, yeah.
huge, like wooden built out, framed out, doorways. And I plowed right smack dab into this thing and split my eye open.
They was doors.
So I'm getting like 5 stitches out of it.
Craziness.
But speaking of Johnny, like, going back to video games, do you remember when he would come over and spend the night and you guys would play Final Fantasy 3?
Yeah. I remember more, though, going and playing through Sonic the Hedgehog with him. Because we had the Super Nintendo, but he had the Sega Genesis, and then we got the Sega Genesis, and we were passing back games. That was back in the day, folks, when you could go to... Oh, man. We didn't have a Blockbuster in Loudonville, but we had this place where you could go, and it was a mom-and-pop store, and they had, like, one copy of just about every game you can imagine. You'd rent it out for like $3. I think it was $3.25, and you could rent this game for over the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or that's typically what we did because we could play it for more without missing out on school and everything else. But anyways, that's how we got introduced to a multitude of games. But Final Fantasy 3 was on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah, because I didn't get PlayStation until Loudonville. No, Louisville. Didn't get PlayStation until Louisville.
You bought a PlayStation in Louisville.
Right. But
with your Christmas money, actually.
Yeah. Well, I had to ring hard for the money. So. but yeah, Final Fantasy 3. That was a good one. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I remember it because Alex and I used to want to come down and watch you guys play.
What is it, guys? Just thinking about that for just a moment. Why is it that it's such a big deal now in this generation that that's all some people do is watch other people play video games? Like right now, we're on Twitch. We're on a platform
Yep.
where you can probably find any game right now being played in the world, and somebody is streaming it onto this platform. Why
Yeah.
why is that such a big deal? I mean, I understand for us growing up, we wanted to experience it, we wanted to see it, we wanted to share in that experience together. Sometimes I didn't want you guys there because, well, you asked way too many questions. But why is that such a big deal now? When is it just because I'm guessing it's couplefold. I mean, you've got people who want to watch, and then there are other people who want you to watch. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on it, guys?
I got this one.
Okay.
All right.
It's another form of storytelling.
Okay.
For a lot of people, right? I kind of find myself included sometimes. I want to know how something ends. I want to know how we get to that point. Um, but at the same time, I might not have all the time myself. And a lot of these people that go and they stream and they play, and I mean that's what they do all day. They've gotten really good at this stuff. So it's like watching, the game play itself. Everything goes through the way that it's supposed to, and you can watch all these people and you can get the story
Mm-hmm.
of the game itself without, just going online and reading it. And
Okay.
it's another medium for somebody to, you know, entertain themselves, like watching a movie.
Sure, I can understand that. I asked Philip the same question not too long ago, and he said it's because I can't afford to buy the games myself and play them. So now I can watch somebody play something that maybe I'm not allowed to play. Like, I don't know, back before this year, we weren't allowed to play Call of Duty in the house because of the graphic content and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's more mature and he's understanding it's just a video game, it's not going to affect him and all that other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that he's able to play it now these days. But back then, and the only medium that he could actually see this and experience a game is by a channel like this, like a Twitch. So, Greg, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Like, I remember, just kind of looking at it, I see it being just another way of people being able to interact with each other, through the medium.
Mm-hmm.
People who, thinking about it as we were kids, like, may not being able to play the game, but enjoying it nonetheless. And so having that ability to, video games by their nature, especially a lot of them nowadays, it's a social experience.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You think about, our time growing up before internet became huge, and even after internet became a thing,
Mm-hmm.
streaming online, that kind of thing still wasn't a thing. Man, I think about, like, Alex, you and I, every summer working at, lifeguarding at camp.
Yeah.
We'd be up until 1-2 o'clock in the morning sometimes. Sorry, Dad. Up until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, playing Halo.
Yeah.
With we had 4 Xboxes, and then we had 4 Xbox 360s, and a wireless router, or a router sitting in the middle of the hallway with landlines running all throughout the room, or throughout the room.
No way.
Yep.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it was wild.
LAN party.
We had squads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
And that,
bad.
but I mean, for Alex and I, that was our experience, and I'm sure you remember, Patrick. You know, I don't think you were, because we didn't have a computer, but do you remember, like, you had to have known or had friends that everyone would all get together and hook up their computers together to play
Yeah, my
whatever
brother-in-law did
whatever
it.
game.
Yeah, Andy did it all the time. At Nelda's house, and I heard stories about it, but I never experienced like that community and that coming together until until I was an officer. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 came out for the Xbox
Yeah.
360, and we had some perspectives. They were looking to go into training. They were assisting us. Assisting, I use it loosely because they weren't assigned to it, but they were still there. Um, no, I take that back. They were assisting us, and he said, you need to get this game because me and my brothers are playing it, and I think you guys were playing it at the time too. I can't remember or not, but
I was.
I said, okay, well, I'll save my Christmas money and buy the system and start playing the game. Well, I did, and really, really enjoyed it. Like it was something to be able to get on, talk to you guys, and have that kind of fellowship. But again, we're not in the same room. We're not even in the same state,
Hmm.
and yet we're having that community. And to me, it wasn't about the content of the game. It wasn't about the using different weapons and different maps and all that. It was about being able to play with people uh, that I want to have that relationship with, and so that that was really cool. And then I kind of fell away from that because, excuse me, the game got old. People stopped playing it,
Hmm.
and then I got into WoW, World of Warcraft. And boy, did I fall down that rabbit hole. Um,
You're not alone.
yeah, I
And
started in Burning Crusades, which is the first expansion.
Hmm.
Started in Burning Crusades and played all the way through to Mist of Pandera, or people call it Panda. I played all
Hmm.
the way up to Panda. So that was one, two, three, four. That was
Or
four expansions that I
yep.
played through. Uh, and got a lot of hours in it. My tunes or my characters are out there somewhere floating in the ether, wishing for me to come back. But as of right now, there is nothing in me that screams I got to pay $15 a month again to get back into that. But
Nope.
uh, as we've said on this show multiple times, never say never. Who knows? There might be something. They even brought back classic or vanilla WoW, if you will, and that seems to be a hot button right now. Everybody loves to play that. But again, fellas,
Never.
it's not my cup of tea anymore. It's not something I want to jump back into. But with that, again, and I'm gonna say it.
Never.
Yes, sir.
No.
Okay, we won't do it, Alex. All right.
Okay.
But what I do miss from that game,
but I want to go back.
what I miss is the fellowship. I miss
Yeah.
the camaraderie. I miss the, hey, are we gonna get on tonight? Hey, are we gonna do dungeons? Hey, are we gonna do raids? Hey, are we gonna do this? I miss that part of the game. I just don't miss with any part of me. I don't miss the monthly bill, or
Mhm.
the I'm gonna have to update and upgrade my expansion soon. That's not for me. So, oh well. Sorry, that was a long
I don't.
tangent.
I
Just to
don't.
say, I'm not playing anymore.
I don't. I don't miss. Like, I think the hardest thing about it is because, again, where I'm at in my life nowadays, it's the time commitment.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I think that kind of goes back to what Alex was saying with why people watch other people play, is because you can't commit that time. You can't commit that precious time with your family, or work, or in my case right now, this degree. This had to take precedence over my my personal wants. And so when this is all over, I can't wait to finish Luigi's Mansion 3. I can't wait to to play with my kids more on different games. I can't wait to do all that stuff. But again, things take precedence. And so I've had to put a couple things on the back burner. I can't wait to start reading again for my own joy, for the different books. Now, unfortunately, our authors have not written anything new in the last year and a half, which is quite bothersome. Are you about to prove me wrong, Alex? What are you about to pull out there, homie? Come on. Oh, I've already read that, man. Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson? Oh.
I haven't.
It's good. It's real good. How far are you? Opening
Still
cover.
have it.
I got you. Okay. Prepare yourself, man, because he ties everything together and yet leaves it open for more. So be fair warned and enjoy it. But anyways,
I expect nothing less.
Brandon Sanderson is a phenomenal writer. I mean, he writes some really good stuff. But again, he hasn't put anything out new that I have seen within this year. Patrick Rothfuss, nothing new.
Martin.
George R.R. Martin, nothing new.
No,
Feist.
not anytime soon either.
Feist finished his Magician series, and yet he promised to start something new. Did you see that too?
No.
Yes. Feist, Raymond Feist, promised to do something new along the same lines of Pug and that whole deal. Yes. Check it out. So Raymond E. Feist, he's another one that we three really got into pretty heavy. And, there you go. So, sorry. That was my tail end of the book story. So
It's okay. I finally got my old Nook account back. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, would you mind sharing?
Yeah.
I love you. Thanks, man.
I know you do. Yeah, so
no, I ended up getting a Kindle.
Yeah. I did too. Well, I got an Amazon Fire tablet, which apparently, because it's Amazon, you can't load your Nook stuff onto it.
Nope.
Except you can.
Uh-oh. Did you break it?
You jailbreak it.
Oh, well. No secrets here. No secrets here. You look like you're about to salute and go to the Hunger Games.
Salute the staff. Salute
I
the
love
staff
it.
there, boyo.
That's right. What is it? May the odds be ever in your favor. Oh, there was somebody else I was thinking of, fellas. It wasn't Orson Scott Card, because he's passed away, hasn't he?
No. Maybe.
No, he's still kicking.
But I mean, he technically did 10. He did 10 books.
Yeah, no, he's still kicking.
Okay.
He's 68 years old.
Okay. Never mind. Sorry, internet. Don't fire anything. I liked Ender's Game. No, I loved Ender's Game. Ender's Shadow was pretty solid. I've really enjoyed Ender's Shadow.
Ender's Shadow.
Yes. And then
those are on the Nook account.
Is it the Shadows of the Hegemon? Hedge?
Yeah,
that's
the
second
Shadow
one.
of the Hegemon.
Yes, I like that one too. But that's all I've read, really, were those three. So there's another one that I started into. It's the one with where the president starts taking out all the kids. Am I wrong in that one? Or he starts trying to get the kids from the... Oh, darn it. I'm losing our listeners, so I'm going to stop. But,
okay.
Yeah.
All those books are on my Nook account.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll share them with you.
Thanks.
I know.
Thanks. Who am I thinking of, though? It's not Orson Scott Card. It's Old Man's War. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Scalzi.
Yep.
John Scalzi. Greg, you got to read
Scalzi.
that one.
Which one?
Old Man's War, John Scalzi.
It's also on my Nook account.
Scalzi. Yeah, Scalzi. And if you're in there, if Alex gets it to you, have you read Jumper yet?
All
No.
of those are in there.
Oh my goodness, you need to read that story.
All 5 of them.
Christensen, what's his name? The first 3 episodes of Star Wars. Hayden Christensen. That movie he was in, completely forget that. Don't even give that a second thought, because it's based on this book, but the movie was garbage.
It is Stephen Gold.
Yes, Stephen Gold.
And there's
Read 'em.
3. There's Jumper, Impulse, and Reflex.
Yes. Now, did you see that YouTube did a red channel and did I think they called it Impulse. But they wrote, I think they're in their 2nd season now. They did 12 episodes in the first one, and they're all an hour long, and it's based upon those books.
I also want to point out, have either of you guys read the Dresden Files?
No.
I started it on your account, and I think I got through 3. Yeah, you've got all those too?
There's 16 of them on there.
Oh man, I'm up to get this before. Yes, absolutely.
Have you guys read the I Am Number 4 series by Veronica Roth?
No, but my wife has, and she liked them.
7 of them are on there too.
How does 7 happen if he's number 4?
There's more than
You got to read it.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's not just number 4. I believe. What is there only 4 that are on there? Oh no, never mind. That is 4, as in that's the Divergent series. Those are on there. Those are pretty good too. Shoot, I thought that was on there too. Oh, the I Am Number 4 stuff. I don't know if I bought those or if those are in here. I'm going to hate myself if they aren't. Yeah, there we go. All 7 of them. Yeah. It's the Lorien Legacies series. There's 7 of them.
Lorien Legacies?
Yeah. So it starts with I Am Number 4, right? And then there's, I don't remember if there's 10 or 11 of them. But essentially the whole thing goes, there's, one kid who's a part of an alien race that these people are chasing him. And the reason that he knows that they're after him next is because a third burning shows up on his leg. They send him to Earth and they disperse, and the people who are trying to kill him, they can only kill him, they can't be hurt. They can only kill him if they find them in the correct order. So if they kill number 1 first and then go up to number 10, or if the children get together. So if they're more than one of them in the same town or together or whatever, then they can kill them however. Or they have to start at 1 and go up.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good series.
Okay. Did they try making a TV series out of it too?
They tried making a movie out of it. That movie was terrible.
That's it.
Yeah. Greg, the Brandon Sandersons, The Words of Radiance and The Way of Kings are on there as well.
Oh my goodness. Have you not read those yet, Greg?
Nope.
Oh, my heart.
They're on there.
But then the third book, Oathbringer, he has in physical form.
Yeah, I'll probably buy it on this. I'm not going to lie. So, all 5 of the Enders are on there. So, sorry, those are Ender's Shadow. Excuse me. I haven't read the actual Enders series. I read the first one, and then I didn't go after that because it was stupid.
Okay.
So
Tell us how you really feel.
I didn't like the whole alien colony thing, and he wasn't actually doing. It's weird. So,
Got it. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
all of Stephen King's The Dark Tower is on there too. Highly, highly recommend those if you haven't read them.
Mm.
And then there's like Tolkien. There's some John Green in there. There's all sorts of fun stuff. So
Nice.
All right, I'm down.
yeah, I think total it says there's 107 books on here.
Whoa. You got a little library on that thing, homie.
Yeah, that's why I kept trying to get it on the stupid thing, but it didn't work out.
Oh,
So
I'm glad you found it.
yeah, I am too. So, but yeah, highly recommend it.
Nice.
It's on there. I just closed out of Twitch. I'm sorry. My
No,
bad.
you're good, man.
There we go. I found it.
You're good. Anybody pop on? Anything? Say anything?
No one's been in the chat. But we got Samson again, as per usual.
Nice.
And then we've had some other dude. His name is Lurks, Lurxx. Commander Root. He was in there the last couple of times. And then a guy by the name of Zane Kyber.
Okay. Well, friends, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
So I got a couple jokes to finish us out. You good for that? You getting your handy dandy notebook?
I'm cheating.
So okay. Well, here you go. You ready?
Yep.
This one goes like this. Hi, I'm Buzz Aldrin, second person to step on the moon. Kneel before me.
Kneel before me.
You read that one. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's a good one.
Here's another one. What do you call a superhero with a bad sense of direction?
I don't know.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
My son says you need to
That's
stop.
awesome.
This one's good too.
Don't hate.
I like this one. It's really hard to say what my wife does for a living.
Why is that?
She
Why's that?
sells seashells on the seashore.
Ooh, seashells on the seashore.
What you got, Alex?
How did the pirate become a boxing champion so fast?
No, I don't know how.
How?
Nobody was ready to take on his right hook. What do they call people who keep chickens in their backyard?
No.
Chicken tenders.
How do you get the farmer's daughter to fall in love with you?
My response is not appropriate. Usually you'll be honest.
Greg?
I don't know.
A tractor.
Just stop.
I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, "But Dad, your name is Brian." I said, "I know, but I was named after Thomas Jefferson."
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
An alligator in a vest. I don't know.
An investigator. What do you call a crocodile in a vest?
I don't know.
A silly looking crocodile.
Cashier, would you like the milk in a bag, sir? No, just leave it in the carton.
If anyone gets a message from me about canned meat, don't open it.
It's spam.
It's spam.
Oh man.
One more, because
Go-
this one's good.
You got it.
What do you call a dog that can do magic?
A labracadabra doodle.
Labracadabrador.
Oh, I missed it. Awesome.
Oh man.
Hoy. Well, gentlemen, that about wraps it up for our night tonight. So,
Mhm.
any parting shots? Anything you'd like to share?
Nothing special.
Besides some awesome faces there, Alex. That looks good.
I'm trying to think.
Are you? I thought I smelled something burning.
Yeah, it's hurting.
Nothing special from you, Greg?
Don't nuke it, boyo.
Don't nuke it.
Too late.
Awesome.
Sorry, I wanted the face to be on there. We're good.
You got it. You got it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we truly appreciate you hanging out with us this evening or whatever time you're listening to this. Probably tomorrow if you're listening with it
podcast?
recorded on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. You can check that out at BrothersinArmsPodcast.podbean.com or anywhere you find your podcasts. You can also check us here on Twitch at twitch.tv/BrothersinArmsPodcast. You can also check us out at, well, you can send us email if you ever so wish to, yourbrothersinarmspodcast@gmail.com. And our past episodes, like the one we've done tonight and the last 2 weeks before this, you can actually find those on YouTube if you search us up, Brothers in Arms Podcast. So hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll get our stuff on time as we post it up. And we'll rip
We
this.
try.
We try. We really do. We'll
do.
rip this evening and hopefully get it up on the interwebs sometime this evening, if not bright and early tomorrow morning. So this is episode 17. We are your Brothers in Arms, and thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening. I think we've had some really good conversation, fellas. And
Always.
for that, I'm grateful because we don't get to do this every day. These guys are insanely busy, and I'm moderately busy. So for us to be able to find time together really blesses my heart. So sounds good. Greg, anything?
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks. Alex, anything?
I'm good.
You and
Good night, everybody.
as I
Oh,
say,
and
yeah,
don't eat the yellow snow.
don't eat the yellow snow. That sounds good. Well, don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. We love you guys. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.